Yeah. This is Match Game 74, production number 0186, air date to be announced, VTR at 3:30 of 74, and it's take one. Get ready to match the star. Orson D. Brett Summers. Charles Nelson Reilly. Chelsea Brown. Richard Dawson. And Joanne Worley. As we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 74. And now, here's the host of Match Game 74, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, Johnny Olson, and thank you, one and all, for joining us here on Match Game 74. And I welcome all of the celebrated dinglings here, and especially to this one who's never been on this version of Match Game.
That's right.
We haven't seen each other in a long time, have we?
Oh, years, absolute years.
I understand that there is a mannequin of you that's all over the world. Is that true?
That is so true. The big brown bomber's up in the stores now.
Really? Does it have movable arms and legs?
Well, this depends on which one you do. Cute, really cute.
I mean, is it used?
It's a mannequin, life-size mannequin of me. Really.
An exact replica of you in
now
stores
be careful,
all over
you're
the
going
world?
too far.
I'm not quite sure I like the way you said that.
Well, I think that's terrific.
No, it is all over the world. In London and in New York, here. I think they'll be out in May. So you see
All right.
me.
You can look for Chelsea Brown in store windows all over America.
The brown wigs.
With a brown wig.
The blonde.
Oh, and a blonde wig.
Could I put in an order for a grocerum?
A grocerum?
I want a gross to take home.
Orson.
Just for myself.
Listen, you've met the Dingalings. Now let's say hello to our two players here, Kathy Wardlow and Mary Duncan. Mary's the current champ. She won $5,950. How about that? And is she happy about that? And she's being challenged by Kathy. We finished round one last time we were together, and neither one of these ladies scored. Neither one of these ladies scored.
Funny, that happens a lot.
Did you have any luck, sweetheart?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to start round two right after we score this commercial with you. All right, here we go. I'll push the button and reveal two questions here in our second and final round and ask our challenger, Kathy, to make a selection.
I'll take A.
A is what she wants. Everyone plays.
Yes.
Olive Oil said, I'm through with Popeye. The last time I saw him, he made me blank. Olive Oil said that. I'm through with Popeye. Last time I saw him, he made me blank.
After all these months,
Can we use 2 words?
Didn't run off.
If you think that's going to match one of our players over here, fine. Whatever you think. Trust your own. Trust your first judgment.
Yes, that's
Use as many words as you like, but try and do it today, sweetheart.
Do it.
Beanie.
All right. All right. Everybody all set over there. So we'll call on Kathy now. Olive Oil said, I'm through with Popeye. Last time I saw him, he made me
Eat spinach.
eat spinach. That's what he's famous for. You like that answer, right, audience? Audience likes that answer. Orson, do you like that answer?
Olive Oil is a very liberated girl. Pregnant.
Oh.
So she's through with him.
She's finished with
It
him.
was a lousy trick.
All right, Brett, how do you react to this? Her answer is eat spinach.
I don't understand Orson's answer. I think her answer is very dumb. What's her name? Wait till I get my glasses on.
That's Kathy Wardlow.
Oh, God, Kathy, I'm so ashamed of you. Eat spinach.
Eat spinach. There's a match for her, Kathy. All right.
No, at the time, they didn't know she was pregnant, although she kept getting up all times during the night to have more spinach.
Oh, eat spinach. There's 2. All right, let's come down here to Chelsea. Olive Oil said, I'm through with Popeye. The last time I saw him, he made me...
Well, because she was pregnant, she threw up.
Okay. That happens sometimes.
I would know, really.
All right. Richard?
She wasn't really pregnant, you know.
She wasn't.
She swallowed a whole pickle. She's so skinny, you know.
Oh.
But anyway, that's why.
Oh, I see. So far you're up to 2, Kathy. Let's see if you score down here. If you
Well, does spelling count?
No.
Okay. Eat spinach!
Eat spinach.
Those aren't even letters in the
Close enough.
alphabet.
Anything
No, but
you
she
say
got
is
eat
okay.
right. She did very well.
All right. Now, Mary, you must score 3 matches to stay in the game. 4, however, will win your 3rd game.
Yes.
All right. Everybody plays.
Oh, mercy.
Joyce said to Robert,
Yes.
"No wonder you're so hunched over. You hooked your suspenders to your blank." All right.
No wonder you're so hunched over.
No wonder you're so hunched over. You hooked your suspenders to your blank. You understand, don't you? Cousin of Calvin Coolidge? Second cousin of Calvin Coolidge?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you know that?
Yes.
You knew that about Orson. As a child, he spent many years in the White House. Yeah. Brett, what are you doing?
Well, honey, I had to do a whole sensory thing to understand the question.
I see. Your visual perception is rotten, eh? All right, Mary Duncan. Joyce said to Robert, "No wonder you're so hunched over. You hooked your suspenders to your
Socks?
socks." All right, yeah. I think that would do it, Orson. Would you hold up your answer?
Come on, straighten up, will you?
Okay.
I'm sorry, shoelaces.
Shoelaces. Oh, that would really make them hunch over, wouldn't it? All right, Brett.
You didn't give me enough time to figure out what it was I wanted to say. I couldn't get as far as socks. I said shoes, but I really, in my heart of heart, if I'd had another hour, I would have said
Knows what
socks.
she meant, in other words. She knows what
Remember when I said Smith back and I meant mezuzah?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yes, it's a simple no where we give to you with a buzz. What?
I said shoes,
You
dear.
said
I'm
shoes.
sorry.
All right. Now, Mary, you've got to match all 3 celebrities in the lower tier to stay in the game. And socks is the answer you're looking for. You hooked your suspenders to your...
Well, he just wasn't hunched over enough. Belt.
To belt. Well, that's no match, and Kathy wins the game. Come on down, Kathy. Okay. So Kathy gets $100, and we've got to say goodbye to Mary Duncan. She's going to be leaving here with a bundle of cash, and it's been a pleasure meeting you, Mary. You're a sweet lady and a big money winner, $5,950. Goodbye, Mary. Now, you're going to have a go at the Big Money Super Match right after we have a go at this message here. All right. Here we go with Kathy Wardlow. This is the first time she's been here, so I'll explain to her and to all assembled that we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Clark blank. Now, the answer they gave most often, Kathy, is worth $500 to you if you match it. Now, if you match the next one, it's $250 for you, and $100 for you if you match a third one. 3 celebrities are allowed to assist. Which ones do you choose?
Brett?
You choose Brett.
Oh, I loved Clark Gable so much.
Clark Gable. Clark Gable. Okay, there's one.
Charles?
Charles Nelson Reilly.
A role I've played many times, Clark Kent.
Clark Kent.
To my Lois, I
We
might
all
add.
know he flies. So, and Clark does, right?
You're a blank.
And Joanne?
What do you say?
It's fattening, but a Clark bar.
Clark Barr. Okay. So you've got Clark Gable, Clark Kent, and Clark Barr. You may choose one of those or think up one of your own, but now we call for an answer.
Gable.
You want Gable? I think the audience swayed you a little on that, didn't they?
No, that was the first thing that came to my mind was Clark Gable.
Even before they applauded wildly?
Before she even said
Okay,
it.
all right. So Clark Gable is the one she's looking for, and she hopes it's under the $500 response, naturally. So let's begin by revealing the bottom one. Here is the $100 response. Clark Barr. That's up there. Joanne gave you that. Still looking for Clark Gable. Here is the $250 response. Clark Kent. Well, 2 out of 3 are up there so far. Is that a good sign?
Yeah.
All right, all together, let's look at the $500 response.
I can't talk.
You can't talk. You're
can
going to have
hit
to talk
pretty
some
good,
more
though.
now. Listen, you're up to $600 now. And since you won the 500 here, that means you'll be playing for 10 times that amount or $5,000. Remember to collect. You've got to have to match one celebrity. And it has to be an exact match. So now you have to choose a celebrity. You want to take a look at him before you choose one?
Well, I've been thinking with Brett, and I think I'm going to pick Brett.
Okay.
Brett, you ready? Okay. She'll write her answer. You face me if you would, please, Kathy. Here is the $5,000 question. Blank saw. S-A-W. Blank saw.
Wait a minute.
Nervous Nellie up there is writing her answer.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay, she's finished. Now,
discussion until later.
Kathy, you give us an answer. You fill in that blank saw, in a way you think will match Brett. What do you say?
Seesaw.
Seesaw. Well, the audience thinks you've done it. For $5,000, Brett, may we see your answer?
Didn't do me any good to change.
Did you think a seesaw?
No.
No, thank God I had hacksaw.
You know, hacksaw is the first thing I thought of, but I said nobody would say that, so I rejected it, and then seesaw was a second choice. Well, listen, you're up to $600. You're going to play another game. You're still a champ, so let's welcome another player now. Here is Jim Lance. Hello, Jim. You know Kathy, Jim. Jim, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
As you said hello to Kathy, I got a glimpse of a terrific belt buckle. Would you show that to... You want to stand up for a second? I've never seen anything that...
I can't see.
What is it?
It's a Scorpio.
Is that silver, is it?
Yeah.
Did you make that?
That's a real Scorpio.
Is
Did
it
you
dead
make
in
that?
there?
No.
Make a great
You bought
coffee
that.
table with
I hope
legs.
it's dead.
Have you ever hit anybody with it?
Here's a leash there. All right, Jim, would you please sit down and tell us a little bit about Jim Lance?
Well, I'm a respiratory therapist with a paramedical group in West Covina where I live.
You're in the right spot.
Have some smog problems there, do you?
I just keep smoking.
Yeah.
I'm married with 2 girls. I'm not married to 2 girls. I'm married with 2 daughters.
His belt buckle's a little too tight.
Jennifer and Laura.
Jennifer and Laura, your 2 daughters.
2 daughters.
Yeah. What's your wife's name, remember?
Shirley.
Shirley. Yeah. You remember old Shirley?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You ready?
I think so.
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
She's very excited because she's up to $600 and she's got another go at it here. I'll push a button, reveal 2 questions, and ask you, Jim, the challenger, to make a selection.
A.
He wants A. New game, everybody plays. Here we go. Snow White said, "You have no idea how much noise there is when the 7 dwarfs all start blanking at the same time." How much noise? That's what she said.
You sounded just like Phyllis Diller.
Snow White said that. You have no idea how much noise there is when the 7 dwarfs all start blanking at the same time. Everybody ready? Up and down, and Jim. You have no idea how much noise there is when the 7 dwarfs all start
Snoring.
snoring. This audience is really quick to recognize a good answer. I think that's a good answer.
We sold 9 belts already.
Orson, may we see yours, please?
Yes, indeed, you may. It's a common household noise made while sleeping. Snoring.
Snoring. Okay. There's one for you, Jim. Brett?
Well, I had no idea that Snow White slept with all those little dwarfs. I thought she had a room of her own. So I said talking.
Talking. Okay. All right,
Why
Charles.
are you so hateful?
Keeping with respiratory problems, I said snoring.
Snoring. Okay. That's two for you. Okay. Chelsea Brown.
Well, Brett and I had the same idea. They don't sleep together, so I thought they thought talking. Don't you
Talking.
dare say it.
Well, they didn't.
Please.
Now, wait a minute. Oh, to get the record straight here, she did not sleep in the same room with the seven dwarfs. But they snored so loud, she could hear them upstairs. She had this little room in the ear. Yeah.
That's pretty good, Gene. Well, how come she's with Childs? They're always up there talking.
Talking.
Hamburgers.
Snoring is the answer he's looking for. What do you say?
I'm going to show this, and I don't want the audience to do that because
They will
the
anyway.
real logical thing is talking. Yes. What is no
Wrong, right? All together.
They didn't all
Get those
snore.
dwarfs out of here.
Okay, so we've got to stop here for a second or so. Jim, you've got two, and we will carry on with the end of round one right after we carry on with you a little bit.
Today's consolation prizes are Clairol's four-way lighted mirrors, so you can make up in the light you'll be seen in. And Clairol's three-way hair setter gives your curl more choices: water mist, conditioning mist, or regular set. And a supply of Airwick solid, including rose, natural, and lemon scents, and beautiful decorated colors. Airwick works 24 hours a day to help eliminate odors. And Profile with its own great flavor from a special formula of cracked wheat and wheat germ, just right for toast. Profile, it's a matter of taste. Back to match game 74 in 60, count them 60 seconds.
Here we go. There we go. Are you ready? Going to finish this round one here. Kathy, this is for you. I say, just as Dr. Welby got to the crucial part of the operation, he sneezed, and the patient's blank bounced onto the floor. Right. There, just as Dr. Welby got to the crucial part of the operation, he sneezed, and the patient's blank bounced onto the floor.
Yes.
What say you to that?
I've already said you to that.
You've said, oh, very good, Brett. She was second, you were first, I know, because you're the best, Richard.
Thank you.
Why do you always say he's quick is not necessarily terrific, my mother told me.
So did my ex-wife.
All right, Charles, we'll wait for you. He is ready. So, Kathy, we come to you. Just as Dr. Welby got to the crucial part of the operation, he sneezed, and the patient's blank bounced onto the floor.
Heart.
Well, she says heart. That's the answer she's looking for, Orson. What do you say?
I don't think that's funny. It was his liver.
It was his liver. That was disastrous. Brett?
You may find this difficult to believe, but this actually happened to me.
What?
And my gallbladder bounced onto the floor.
Really?
Would you like to see my scar?
Yes. No.
I thought maybe I could do a little streaking while I was at it.
We don't carry our show and tell that far. Charles?
The way to a man's heart, though, dear, is through his stomach.
His stomach bounced on the floor. Okay. And you, Chelsea?
My God, there was so much to pick from. I just sort of said, well, his stomach sounds good.
All right.
But it's wrong.
Just as in the crucial part of the operation, he sneezed and the patient's blank bounced onto the floor.
The way
She
to
said
a-
heart, and what do you say?
The way to a man's heart is through his appendix.
It's through his appendix.
And then hang a left at La Cienega.
That's right. And La Cienega turned left.
Right.
All right, heart is what we're looking for, Joanne.
I know what I have here.
What?
You don't.
Yes.
Actually, Welby only does heart operations.
Heart. Okay.
You just seem so
So, 2-1 at the end of that round, and we go to round two and ask Jim to make a selection.
Take A again.
A is what you want. Last time you matched Orson and Charles, the two of you will not participate, everybody else will. At the zoo, Phyllis said to her husband, "Look at that enormous ape over there. It looks just like your blank."
who said what?
At the zoo, Phyllis said to her husband, "Look at that enormous ape over there. It looks just like your..."
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, here we go. Everybody ready over there? We call on Jim for his response. At the zoo, Phyllis said to her husband, "Look at that enormous ape over there. It looks just like your..."
Gotta be mother.
Gotta be mother. It says mother. Brett, what do you say?
Oh, isn't Orson writing?
No.
This couple, they're now divorced because he said mother.
Mother. All right, there's one match. How about you, Chelsea?
I realize I'll never go home now, but mother.
Mother. That's 2 for you. And Richard.
Mom's the word.
Mom.
What male chauvinistic answers? His father!
Father. Okay, 5-1 in the middle of round 2, and we've got to stop here and find out what's going on out there in television land. Here we go. I mean, here we're not going. We're going to stop here. It's 5-1 favor the challenger. You've got 1 question to go here. You got a match 4 to stay in the game. 5, however, will win the game, and we'll do that next time we get together. And you were terrific. All of you. Each and every one of you.
You're not just saying that?
No, I'm
Even
not
the
just
spelling?
saying that.
Except
Listen.
for the spelling.
Yeah. What are you up to, Joanne?
Oh, as a matter of fact, this week I'm in Jacksonville, Florida. Hello, darlings. Doing with Roger, Lovers and Other Strangers.
Terrific.
Yes.
Okay, all lovers and other strangers, join us here next time for Match Game 74. Gene Rayburn here. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 74. A Mark Foots and Bill Trotman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of these CBS stations.